speaking of quarterbacks, explain what Jordan Love is doing with his love-in, where he's going to all the meetings. He's just not going to be participating until he gets a contract offer extension, even though the Packers do have the leverage that he is under contract.
Well, I mean, I would hold in too. That's the new fancy thing to do. You can't hold out because you're getting fined. These players have gotten smarter with this new CBA and say, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in meetings. I don't have to practice. I don't want to practice. I want to get a deal done. But he's making 10 and a half base salary this year, $10.5 million. I would hold in too. The dude is worth, in my opinion, and you're going to see probably the highest paid contract to a player in NFL history. You're looking at starting at $55 million average per year. It's going to be an extension. Diana's got ears on the ground there. My thing is, like, how in the world, you had all summer for the Packers. How in the world this is not done yet? I don't think him missing practice is a big deal, but knowing him and working out with Jordan Love this offseason, he wanted it done. He doesn't want to miss one day, one walkthrough, one rep. You got Michael Pratt from Tulane taking the reps now. So it's unfortunate. If I was his agent, and I've been a part of a lot of these conversations in terms of having quarterbacks on teams get paid, these agents should be on the ground fighting tooth and nail for their agent to get it done. I don't know if his agent is there in person. But how about the Packers, man? You go from Favre to Rodgers to Jordan Love, like it is. And you look at the Cleveland Browns franchise, there's like 30 quarterbacks in that time frame. So they know what to do when they are definitely scouting quarterbacks.
Okay, you worked out with Jordan Love in the offseason?
I did. I'm not coming back.
Oh, okay.
It was more like cardio based.
Okay, cardio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it that you see with him that makes him worthy of $55 million? Like, have you seen enough of him? A lot of times we need to see 2 seasons of football, not just one. We don't get that luxury if you're the Packers. What makes him an elite quarterback?
You look at when they started 3-3 last year, him and LaFleur, the head coach, they were not on the same page about what that offense needed to look like. And quite frankly, they had a lot. They were the youngest offensive roster in the NFL last year, including Jordan Love. First year, he was able to sit and watch under Rodgers for a few years. But when you really go and you get past the 6 games and you get back past them figuring out what they want to do on offense, I would argue, and I don't have to argue, the numbers back it up, that the last 10 games of the year, 11 games of the year, he played better than anyone in the NFL, including the playoff run. One errant throw away from making it even further. So I just really think that the way that LaFleur has this offense going, Jordan Love is the best fit for him. The pocket presence, he just looks like a Green Bay quarterback, the way he slings the ball sidearm, the way he's throwing and jumping and everything like that. So I just think in this league, it's a bigger, broader question, right? In this league, if you can have a quarterback and you find a quarterback that can do what Jordan Love does, you pay him right away, because if you wait, it's only going to get more expensive. And an interesting nugget on this negotiation, I would expect it to be 4 or 5 years, okay, on the extension. When is the new CBA up, Dan? 6 years. So you can imagine the kicker from the new media rights being negotiated in that. So it's actually smart for some of these quarterbacks. You're going to see Tua do it, I bet. You're going to see Jordan Love do it, to tie their contract to right before the CBA ends, to be able to get that kicker in media rights, and it just skyrockets salary caps.